Good day, everyone. This is High Five Consulting, and we will now be presenting our recommendation for FedEx Corporation. In the first two presentations, we analyzed FedEx's internal strength and weaknesses as well as the external forces affecting the global logistics industry. For this presentation, we will now move from analysis to action. Before we proceed to the main recommendation, we will first briefly recap the key findings from our previous internal and external analysis. Starting with Porter's 5 forces, the threat of new entrants is weak because the industry requires very high capital investment, global networks, strong brand trust, and strict aviation and customs compliance. These protect large established companies like FedEx, UPS, and DHL. However, being protected from new entrants does not mean the company is free from pressure. The threat of substitutes is moderate. Digital tools such as email, e-signatures, and cloud storage reduce demand for physical document delivery, but they cannot replace the transportation of physical goods. This means logistics companies still remain necessary, especially for e-commerce, healthcare, manufacturing, and retail shipments. For buyer power, the force is moderate. Large corporate buyers have bargaining power because they ship in high volume and can compare prices across major logistics providers. However, small businesses and individual customers are more fragmented, which limits overall buyer power. Supplier power is generally weak but strong for specialists. FedEx can access many general suppliers, but aircraft, fuel, pilots, and technicians can still pressure costs because these are specialized and essential to logistic operations. The strongest force is industry rivalry, which is moderate to strong. FedEx competes directly with UPS, DHL, and regional players on price, speed, reliability, service quality, and technology. This means FedEx's main issue is not survival. It is how to compete more efficiently and reliably in a highly competitive market. Moving to the summary of rivals, the value chain comparison shows that all three firms have strong logistics capabilities, but their strengths are different. FedEx has a strong supplier network, an asset-heavy global network, a large air and ground fleet, and a strong tracking DataWorks capabilities. UPS stands out in efficient package sorting, dense U.S. ground delivery, and strong last-mile execution. DHL is strongest in international express, cross-border delivery, customs support, and global logistics reach. This shows that FedEx has strong resources, but UPS pressures it on efficiency, while DHL pressures it on global reach and international service. From a VRIO perspective, FedEx has valuable assets such as its global overnight air network, Memphis Super Hub, tracking systems, and logistics technologies. However, most of these only create temporary competitive advantage or parity, meaning they are strong but highly rare or hard to replicate. UPS stands out with a sustained competitive advantage in healthcare logistics and cold chain operations, supported by strong integration and specialization. DHL, on the other hand, leads in international logistic reach, freight forwarding, and grain logistics, giving it stronger global network advantage. Overall, FedEx is competitive but mainly in a temporary advantage position, while UPS leads in a specialized services and DHL leads in global coverage. To stay ahead, FedEx needs stronger integration automation and efficiency to turn its capabilities into long-term sustainable advantages. The future key success factors in the logistics industry are also clear. Companies must have a strong global delivery network, reliable time-definite delivery, lower cost and efficient operations, strong technology and automation, and effective customer service and problem handling. These factors matter because customers do not only want packages delivered, they want fast, predictable, visible, and cost-efficient logistics service. These competencies give FedEx the foundation to respond to external pressure, but they also show where improvement is needed. Now we move forward to SWOT analysis. Presented here is a synthesized table of our SWOT analysis. Now we will discuss this further in these succeeding slides. One of FedEx's undeniable strength is its diversified services that can handle everything from small e-commerce documents to massive freight shipments. Another is its massive interconnected global network of planes, trucks, and sorting hubs with more than 5,000 facilities globally. FedEx has also significantly improved its cost structure through its consolidation of both express and ground services. To keep this giant operation moving efficiently, FedEx relies heavily on advanced data capabilities and AI using programs like FedEx DataWorks to optimize routes and truck shipments in real time. Lastly, FedEx maintains strong global brand recognition built on reliability, time-definite delivery, and consistent service performance. However, running a global network comes with heavy burdens. FedEx suffers from a high fixed cost structure. Additionally, upgrading its aging systems with new digital tools carries a high execution risk, especially in regions where technology adaptation is low. At the same time, transitioning to eco-friendly logistics like purchasing electric delivery vans and sustainable aviation fuel requires massive upfront capital investments before it ever pays off. FedEx has several major opportunities for growth. Many manufacturing companies are moving production closer to home, such as shifting operations from Asia to Mexico, creating a huge demand for new regional trade networks. The explosive growth of social media shopping and e-commerce also means consumers are demanding faster, more flexible last-mile delivery straight to their doorsteps. FedEx can use AI-driven automation to capture these markets, predicting delivery volumes and optimizing routes to make fulfillment faster and cheaper. There are also opportunities for FedEx to offer carbon tracking, sustainable logistics services, and verified emissions data to enterprise clients. Lastly, for opportunities, there is also a fast-growing social commerce ecosystems that FedEx could utilize on. On the other hand, threats such as changes in international law, such as the 2026 extended enforcement to eliminate the de minimis rule, which makes shipping chip packages across borders much more difficult and heavily regulated, fuel price volatility, rising political tensions and trade protectionism, particularly tariff volatility between the US and China, slowing global economy which reduces trade activity, and fragmented customs regulation that increases compliance complexity becomes evident. With the SWOT, FedEx must turn its core capabilities into active defenses and growth engines. First, the company will launch aggressive strength opportunity strategies. By leveraging its trusted brand and massive diversified global network, FedEx will capture the surging US-Mexico nearshoring trade. Simultaneously, they will plug FedEx DataWorks and AI routing directly into booming social commerce platforms to master flexible, last-mile deliveries while offering the green logistics solutions modern retail brands demand. Next, FedEx will use the opportunities mentioned above to heal its weaknesses. To mitigate the high execution risk of digital transformation, the company will integrate AI forecasting and real-time tracking across its legacy systems. They will also turn their capital-intensive sustainability investments into a revenue driver by expanding scope through emissions reporting, turning a costly green transition into a premium service for eco-conscious corporate clients. To counter external threats, FedEx will deploy its strength defensively. They will leverage their drive cost-saving initiatives and AI route optimization to cushion the blow of fuel volatility in a slowing global economy. Furthermore, FedEx will utilize its flexible, diversified network to maintain stable shipping lanes despite rising US-China tariff tensions and fragmented customs regulations. Finally, FedEx will minimize its weaknesses to avoid worst-case threats. To protect its high fixed cost structure from trade protectionism, the company will shift focus away from volatile international air freight and expand regional ground operations. Lastly, they will accelerate AI-driven customs automation to completely bypass operational disruptions caused by the 2026 de minimis rule elimination. For the competitive strength assessment, we assess the three major logistic companies, FedEx, DHL, and UPS based on the most critical future key success factors in the logistics industry. The 5 factors evaluated were strong global delivery network with 30% weight, low cost and efficient operations with 25%, time-definite delivery reliability with 20%, good service and problem handling with 15%, and smart technology and automation with 10%. These factors were rated based on their importance in sustaining long-term competitiveness in the global logistics market. We have here the explanation of the ratings on each KSF per company. Based on the results, DHL ranked first with an overall weighted score of 9.05, making it the market leader. DHL gained the highest advantage because of its strong international delivery reliability. Its expansion in India, Southeast Asia, and the Middle East also strengthens its leadership in cross-border logistics. UPS ranked second with a score of 8.15. The company's major strength is operational efficiency and profitability, supported by its Orion AI routing system. UPS also maintains a highly reliable domestic network, especially in North America. Meanwhile, FedEx ranked third with a score of 6.45. Although FedEx remains globally recognized and continues investing in modernization and AI-powered logistics systems, the company still faces disadvantages due to restructuring costs and integration challenges. Moving on to the space matrix analysis. Here, we evaluated the strategic position of FedEx using the four major dimensions: financial strength, competitive advantage, industry strength, and environmental stability. After computing the vector coordinates, the x-axis results was positive 2.6, while the y-axis results was positive 0.6, placing FedEx in the aggressive quadrant of the space matrix. These results indicate that FedEx still has the financial capability and competitive position to pursue aggressive growth strategies despite facing operational and environmental challenges. The top recommended strategies are to accelerate AI and logistics automation to strengthen competitiveness, expand high-margin sectors such as healthcare and cold chain logistics, and pursue emerging market expansion through direct-to-business express. To discuss each, the first alternative is market penetration through AI and logistics automation. FedEx should aggressively scale AI-powered route optimization, warehouse robotics, and predictive logistics systems to improve efficiency and close the gap with Amazon Logistics and UPS Orion system. This will enhance delivery speed, reduce operational costs, and improve overall network performance. The DRIVE program serves as a foundation, and the strategy accelerates its digital and automation transformation. Here are the pros and cons of these alternatives. The second alternative is market development in high-margin healthcare and cold chain logistics. FedEx can expand its services such as FedEx Custom Critical and FedEx Healthcare Solutions into pharmaceutical cold chain logistics, biologics, and medical device transport. These segments offer higher margins and more stable demand than standard e-commerce parcels, improving revenue quality and long-term profitability. Here are the pros and cons of these alternatives. The third alternative is emerging market expansion through direct-to-business express in Asia Pacific and the Middle East. These regions are experiencing strong logistics growth driven by a 6 to 8% CAGR. FedEx's strong global brand and network advantage position it well in B2B express, where switching costs are high. Expanding logistics hubs will increase market shares and diversify revenue streams. Here are the pros and cons of these alternatives. Overall, these strategies align with the aggressive quadrant by leveraging FedEx's strength to capture global growth opportunities. Given these alternatives, upon conducting an evaluation using the KSFs as criteria, we identified ACA1 as the strongest strategic alternative and the best alternative for FedEx with a weighted overall strength rating of 4.2. This is because it directly addresses FedEx's biggest weaknesses: high operating costs and declining efficiency. By accelerating AI, automation, and logistics optimization, FedEx can improve delivery efficiency, reduce expenses, and strengthen its global network advantage. Unlike the other alternatives, ACA1 solves the root cause of the underperformance and helps FedEx build a more sustainable and long-term competitive advantage. Moving forward to the Balanced Scorecard. Our Balanced Scorecard measures whether the strategy improved FedEx performance in 4 areas: financial, customer, internal processes, and learning and growth. For the financial perspective, the goal is to improve profitability and reduce operating costs. FedEx targets an increase in operating margin from 5.9% to at least 7.0% by 2030, while reducing the operating expense ratio to 93% or lower. It also aims to reduce fuel consumption per route mile by 8 to 10% in the Memphis and Indianapolis pilot hubs by year 1 and reduce fuel cost per package by 10 to 15% by year. For the customer perspective, the focus is reliability, visibility, and last-mile delivery. FedEx aims to increase on-time delivery from 95.3% to at least 96.5% by year 3, improve predictive tracking accuracy to 95%, reduce failed delivery attempts by 20%, and shorten peak period delivery cycle time by 20 to 30%. For internal business processes, the scorecard measures whether automation improves operations. The targets are 15 to 20% faster package processing, AI systems deployed in 75% of major U.S. hubs, forecasting errors reduced by 30 to 40%, fleet utilization improved by 10 to 15%, and equipment downtime reduced by 20 to 25%. Lastly, for learning and growth, FedEx must train and certify at least 75% of targeted employees in AI-assisted logistics workflows by year 1. The scorecard ensures that AI automation leads to measurable improvements in profitability, reliability, efficiency, and workforce readiness. Now for a smart 5-year implementation plan which is developed for ACA1 that focuses on accelerating enterprise-wide AI and logistics automation across FedEx operations. The implementation is divided into 3 phases to ensure realistic deployment, gradual scaling, and operational feasibility. Phase 1 focuses on AI scaling and pilot optimization. Phase 2 centers on enterprise AI integration and network expansion, while Phase 3 focuses on advanced optimization and continuous improvement. In Phase 1, existing AI-driven routing and predictive logistics systems can be expanded in major hubs using real-time traffic, weather, fuel analytics, and shipment tracking. AI-assisted sorting and automated scanning systems can also be installed in high-volume facilities to improve warehouse productivity and reduce manual inefficiencies. At the same time, AI certification workshops and simulation-based training can improve workforce readiness for AI-assisted logistics operations. This phase also includes analyzing fuel-heavy routes and low-efficiency facilities to identify operational bottlenecks. By the end of Phase 1, fuel consumption can potentially decrease by 8 to 10%, while package processing speed can improve by around 15 to 20%. In Phase 2, AI systems for routing, sorting, and forecasting can be expanded nationwide under FedEx Network 2.0 initiative. Machine learning models trained on shipment history and seasonal demand can improve staffing, forecasting, and fleet allocation decisions. AI-driven scheduling and parcel locker optimization systems will also strengthen last-mile delivery performance and reduce failed deliveries. In addition, an enterprise AI command center can centralize routing, tracking, and forecasting intelligence nationwide. By the end of this phase, AI systems can be integrated into approximately 75% of major domestic hubs, while forecasting errors can decrease by around 30 to 40%. Phase 3 focuses on long-term optimization and operational improvement. IoT sensors and AI diagnostics will be installed across aircraft, trucks, and sorting systems to support predictive maintenance and reduce operational downtime. Machine learning systems can also continuously update using real-time shipment, customer, weather, and demand data to improve routing and forecasting accuracy. Predictive scheduling systems will help manage holiday demand surges and growing social commerce activity more efficiently. At the same time, cybersecurity monitoring and AI governance systems can strengthen operational reliability and system security. Through these initiatives, equipment downtime can potentially decrease by around 20 to 25%, while long-term fuel savings can reach approximately 10 to 15%. For the projected cost, the total estimated 5-year investment is approximately $2.55 billion. Phase 1 requires around $480 million because it's mainly focused on expanding existing AI systems, warehouse automation, predictive analytics, and workforce training in selected pilot hubs. Phase 2 accounts for the largest investment at approximately $1.25 billion since this phase involves enterprise-wide AI integration across major FedEx ground and express hubs nationwide, including the development of the centralized AI logistics control tower. Meanwhile, Phase 3 requires around $820 million for predictive maintenance systems, adaptive AI optimization, IoT sensors, and cybersecurity expansion needed for long-term operational improvement. Overall, the projected investment remains financially realistic because it represents only around 2.9% of FedEx 2025 revenue and approximately 11 to 12% of its annual capital expenditure capacity. Once again, we are High Five Consulting. Thank you, and that concludes our recommendation presentation for FedEx.